Hello, welcome back to Dark Souls. So quite a few things have changed. I was doing some co-op with the Dancer boss and decided that I was confident enough that I'd be able to do it, and I've been getting my ass kicked all kind of last night and tonight. So I decided to proceed ahead with the Let's Play. I've burnt quite a few embers. I just bought 3 to replace some of the ones I've lost. I've lost about 10, 12 embers, so I decided to call it quits there, and just got really frustrated and bogged down. So I decided to continue the Let's Play, get some more levels and souls down me, and we'll try again later on. I got to the Dancer boss early by killing Emma, as the High Priestess, which is not really something that's in character for this kind of paladin character. Not a brute murderer, but the character in question is going to die anyway, so... And I felt confident. So, we're going to explore Irithyll. And we have to deal with these guys. Pontiff Knights. Who are quite powerful. Who are going to probably own me. Yep. These Pontiff Knights are going to be quite tough. But then again, they're going to give me souls and armor sets and so forth. Not the end of the world. My primary strategy is going to be just sheer aggression and try not to pull more than one of these guys at once. The ones with the twin swords are going to be the tough ones. They got some pretty murderous combos. Come on, come on. Oh, pulled him already. That'll do. Say him. We're talking like Dark Moon. It's all kind of feminine. If I can lay on attacks, then I'm alright. These guys, dual hand, like the Lockwick Knights, just rail on them. Either dodge or rail. Make your mind up and be good about it. Now I'll switch to the longsword because it's slightly more damage than the weapon I currently got. Than my Astura straight sword. If you're wondering about these phantoms, one of them is male, one of them is female. One of them is a Vort, one of them is a dancer. There will be a separate video of my cataloguing my epic failures against the dancer, so don't worry, you'll get to see me embarrass myself as per usual. We're now going to introduce you to another enemy of this area, the Fire Witch. They're not nice. These guys are, for the most part, a pushover. The trick is, of course, not letting them mob you. The guy there with the big yellow thing is the Fire Witch. There are about 4 of them. And they have several bullshit attacks. That's one of them. That's the other. So yeah. One of them is a homing fire, which goes through walls. Because, you know, it's Dark Souls. 3. They could hurt me. If I let them. The next thing the Fire Witch can do is, if you let them, impale you. That thingy there is an immolation tinder. It's kind of like a staff meets a melee weapon. Let's bait them away from the witch and bludgeon. See what I mean? They can hurt you. Just don't let them. Right. So making fairly good progress. Oh, item over there. Those cure. Frostbite. Build up. So we want to charge in here. Dodge the bullshit. And not get stabbed. So we're getting quite good souls out of them, which is good. Ah, I've got one. Immolation Tinder. So there's 2 more Pontiff Knights around the corner. Just need to murder them. We're not too far from the bonfire. Come on. Hey, over here. Round the corner. Right, murder. Now, one set of armor I have a tough time getting is the leggings. Crowns just drop like apples from an orchard, but strangely, leggings I don't think, my first time around I had a hard time getting, but I think it varies. Sounds like crystal lizard. Okay, so we got here crystal lizard. We have an illusionary wall and another Pontiff Knight. But before we take him on, I'm just going to sprint. Just go down here. Don't go through there. That's Dancer. That's Vort. Don't go through there, there's a whole load of shit waiting for you. Come up here instead. Grab the item, another large Titanite shard. We're getting a lot more large Titanite shards as loot now. That's the game kind of senses we'll be needing them, which is true. What is that? I think that's actually quite true. I don't think there's anything around here. Indeed. And there's the bonfire. This is Chechuyorsk bonfire. And we'll serve as the main kind of boss area bonfire. That's Dr. Henri.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Please, take this. Recompense for my foolish request. And also a token of protection. May the flames guide your way.
Okay, that does the same sort of thing as the Pontiff's left eye.
Ah, I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide your... Ah, I would... May the...
Okay, now, if you're doing Uria's questline, you don't need to do anything else. But because I want to follow his questline through to its conclusion, there is something I do want to do. Which is this.
Why?
This...
Lady Uria.
This is going to make me unpopular, and this is going to lead to an invasion. The Uria questline is for the... And it's now... That act alone is basically ended any chance I have of the usurpation of fire questline, because that involves Lady Uriah. But trust me,
Ah, I would do.
I was looking out for someone, a Mr. Ordinary. Anyway, there's a number of shortcuts around here, but first of all we're going to head back down this way and open up a shortcut between the two bonfires. I've done that because I don't want to die to this guy down here, who maybe... Hey, how you doing? You alright? Nice combo, mate. Are you gonna do anything? Or am I just gonna have to cook you to death? Right. Let's do this. Kind of you to do that because it makes my job a lot easier. It's item. The person doing the creature doing the oh, what impression? The what would be a way to describe that impression? Tasmanian Devil impression. It's an evangelist who are hopefully going to murder. Yep. Consider yourself murdered, madame. Right. Did I get... No, I didn't get the item here. Do. Now, you know that guy Crichton we fought helping Cirrus? He is going to be our first invader. And as the prodigy says, invaders must die. Obviously that's after they probably spanked me a few times, but they will die. I only have to kill them once. Fortunately. So we've opened up the shortcut between the bonfires, which is good. So any more items? Is there an item over here? I think there is. I think there's a ring. Oh no, last time actually the ring's up there. Now, there's a fire witch to your left, which I'm gonna warn people about. Quickly. Geography. And I'm gonna run to the bonfire. I don't want to anger these guys, but there's a fire witch located through here, directly below us. Now, I want these guys to piss off. I can plunge him and murder him. That's it. Ignore me. Ignore me. Yay. Right, that's a shortcut to the boss. The boss is up the stairs. And this way it leads back to the bonfire. Those guys can't get us through there. They're stuck on the other side of the gate. So this way runs through here bonfire. Yay? Good. There's a few items we need to get, and I'm hoping the prick here doesn't kill me, so I can get them. Oh shit! Heal, 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 heal! One more hit, one more hit! Yes! Ooh. I really do have to make these bloody close. Lightning gem. Illusory wall. Magic clock shrink. Good for sorcerers. And run away from these guys. I should have enough souls to level up now. Or near enough. So that's the first part of this section done. So I'm gonna go level up and I'll join you back at the bonfire. Okay, back at bonfire. I put 1 point into Dex. Now I've been upping my Dex and Strength with levels I got from doing dancer fights. So I'm a couple of levels above where I was first time round. I've also upgraded my weapon to +7. I had some Titanite shards and some Titanite chunks, so I took it to 7, which is good. And now it's just quite a bit of damage. It scales to B scaling, so it scales. That's why it's better than the Astora Sword, because it scales with Faith. It scales with 2, but you can say BB versus DD, doing way more damage with this now. So we're ready to have face our invader. Now I bought a couple of extra embers. You see I got 2 extra ones. I'm hoping I won't need both of them or more, but you know. Oh, I went out the wrong door, didn't I? It's this door I want to go out. That's for the Dark Moon Covenant. There's a few kind of invisible kind of enemies around here. Oh. They'll show up in a minute. There we are. Yeah, no. Okay, Crichton, come on then, you big bastard. Show yourself. Right, there is. He's out of Estus, that's brilliant. Down you go. That went better than expected, and under Bone Shard, yay! So, first invader is dead, and we're doing alright. Next we're going to head down here, and along the way to the second bonfire. And doggies. You little slimy sod. Woof woof. Woof woof. Yeah, that too. I think there's about 3 doggies, if I remember rightly. Maybe 4. Flail, 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 flail. Yep, 3 dogs. Bear doggies. I don't believe there are any items up there, and we go down to here. This is a dark place full of dark people who need killing. In fact, someone died, embarrassingly. Let's illuminate matters. Badly. Well, maybe I provoked someone. Ooh, shit. Shit. That was bad. Let's try again. Be nice if I can target all these people. No, ahead. That's better. Although, it'd be easier just to flail my way through them. Well, it's a perfectly good fire bombs. Isn't too many of them left. Hi, I saw you. You're dead. Right. How are you doing? I think we've most of the way for our arsehole quota. Ooh, that was... health was lower than I expected. Oh, we're mostly done. Any remaining arseholes are upstairs. I want to try and preserve my health as much as possible, because well, there's a few things to do. Sadly, the arsehole quota has got some way to go on it yet. Pants. Well, I do have miracles for a reason. There's only one wanker left. That's it, we're done. Into the light. Cover 2's down here. They're pretty obvious. Maybe a couple more, and there's some crystal lizards as well. Yeah. Illusionary wall. Time for hidden path. Hi. Right. There's a whole myriad of arseholes down here. No more in here. It's just two left. There's just two left down here. One of them does spells, so I have to be thorough in my murder. I would say that's pretty combative in the murder complete department. Okay. That creature down there is obviously not friendly. It's also pretty ugly too. Let me say hi. Doesn't that look so friendly? Now that is a ring of sacrifice. Put that on. You die, you don't lose souls. Or, if you die, and you want to get back to your bloodstain, and it's in the arse end of nowhere, or through a horde of enemies, put that on and your bloodstain won't disappear when you die. There's a couple of souls around here. Oh, you already dead? Yep. If you didn't kill the Pontiff beast here, there, up the top there, you would have to do it now. These guys aren't so tough. Obviously, so long as you don't, ooh, that's a nice miracle. Faith 25, so I'm going to get my faith up to about, I reckon about 30 I think I need for all the miracles I want to use. I think I calculated about 42, 44 dex strength, about 24, 26 vitality endurance, and about 30 faith for this build, crudely. Now, I'm an idiot. Oh. I forgot to pick the right covenant when ambered. So, in here we have the next bonfire, and that way through there is the Irithyll dungeon, which is a lovely place. Now, do I have enough souls? Yep. Gonna go level up. So we've got some more of those sewer centipedes to kill.
Welcome. Very well. Then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
I'm just doing this to preserve souls, so I don't lose them. So, go for the sewers. I'm gonna meet a friend. And I want to do this first before I send Grey Rat off to pillage. He's done his first pillage, and I've got, if you notice, I'm wearing knight armor, which is the armor of the knight starting class, with the Herald helm because of weight. And Grey Rat's ready to raid this place, but so he doesn't die, you need to do a few things to guarantee it. Right, so there's a few centipedes in here, and if you're unlucky, you'll aggro half a dozen of them. If you do aggro them, let them come to you. They will do a jump attack. Shields up. Don't let them mob you, don't let them jump attack you. Don't get greedy or complacent, and you should be alright. And it's just easy souls. One over there. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Now, if you send Grey Rat down here without ensuring a few things are in place, his ashes will be in that corner there. Because there are 3 bastards here. So Grey Rat will be kind of like in this area here. His ashes would be up against this wall. And that'll be it. Now, you don't actually have to send them to pillage for a second or third time. You can just leave them be, if you want to keep them alive. You're cool. Esther soup. Praise the soup. Indeed, mate. Indeed. And it's our friend. Wakey wakey.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegwart of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Ooh. Another miracle?
Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Esther soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Cheers, son, bro.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yorm, the reclusive giant lord. That reminds me, I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. Well, the only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Indeed. And get the sleep emote. Okay. So that is still there, and I'm going to make full use of it. So we're up to here. This leads into a room with 3 non-spawning versions of my very, very good and dear favourite enemy in the entire history of Dark Souls. The Black and Silver Knights, who always end up murdering me. It's a good job there's only 3 of the buggers. Because in my opinion, that is 3 too many. Right. Now, rather than waste one of my Estuses, because, you know, I don't squander things. Oh yeah. The great bows they're using now, they'll use later in less friendly places. If you hate Anorlando from the original Dark Souls, then you're gonna hate a certain section coming up later on. But first of all, we have got a boss to fight before then. So, just one icon to deal with. Which is a great relief. Move. Now these guys do not respawn, which is already a miracle. Yeah. I would take pity on you, but I won't. It's worth it because there are goodies to be had. Ready for the grand prize? No trap ahead. Yeah. All these are treasure chests. The earring. Smaug's great hammer, which is lethal when I was doing my Smaug build. And Divine Blessing. Right. I'm pretty adamant these guys do not respawn. They never have done, so I'm confident. So I'm going to head back to the manor bonfire. Ooh, wrong way. That way leads out and leads me to my second invasion, which I'm not confident to fight because the guy killed me a number of times. And I want some more Estus, and I just want to murder him and not die horribly. And I'm happy to fight for the sewer centipedes again because they're not that much of a problem. This guy is the Pale Shade of Londor, and he's a regular summons if you do Yuri's questline. Can even be summoned for the final boss, which obviously, as I'm not following that questline, I won't have. But I have defeated the final boss without, so I'm okay. Took some time, effort, many deaths, but I did it. I think maybe some souls short. I am a little bit. Not to worry. I'm gonna get the souls and then I will join you later back at this bonfire.